I will always cut the beginning there. Nick,
Yes.
you've just had your 6-month smiles braces off,
Yes.
and now you're going to see your new smile for the first time.
Okay.
Nick, have a look. What do you think?
Oh my word! Oh, it doesn't feel like my teeth. Wow. Oh my word. That is amazing. Oh, I can't stop looking at them. They're so smooth. And the canine completely straight and... Wow, thank you.
Is that good?
Brilliant.
You're going to be smiling with that.
Yeah.
Because
Love it.
you are also a professional speaker.
Yes.
And I also remember that at the beginning you said you were a bit concerned of how this was going to look for you when you were actually in front of other people on stage.
Yeah.
And you were being filmed when you had braces on.
Yep.
And you said to me that you saw yourself on the film and you realized actually, what did you say about it?
I think when I first had them on, having been conscious of what my teeth looked like before, suddenly you have braces and you are then even more conscious of how your teeth look. And so what I quickly learned is that it was more of an issue for me than it was for anybody else. And that people I was speaking to didn't have any issue, they weren't distracted, they weren't staring. I think I thought people would be really staring and looking at me and they really weren't. And then about 2 months after I had them on, we did some filming, and when I watched the filming back, I think that's when I first really got the fact that there was a reason people weren't staring, and that's because they just weren't as noticeable as I thought. For me personally, looking in the mirror every day, of course they felt incredibly noticeable, but then taking a step back and looking at it from someone else's perspective, I realised that actually it wasn't that noticeable. And even a few weeks ago, a friend of mine who I see most days said to me that she'd gone home and thought, does Nick still have her braces on? And she couldn't remember because it just doesn't seem to affect people in the way you think it will. It feels a massive deal for you, but it turns out that for everyone else it's not such a big deal, and that really helped me as I started to get used to them.
That's what I picked up on, because it's the social distance,
Yeah.
not as close as we're sitting now, but it's a
Yeah.
social distance where you interact with most people.
Yeah.
From that distance, actually, it's pretty hard to see.
And definitely in photos. So again, at the beginning when I was really conscious of them, I wouldn't smile with my mouth open at all in photos. And then I soon realised that when people were taking photos with their phones and cameras and they were just a group shot, that actually when you did smile in those photos, you really couldn't see the braces in those. And that just gave me a bit of confidence again to just realise it was much more about my perspective and how it felt like it was all braces. But actually, from looking on and photos and the filming and stuff, it wasn't such a big deal.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Nick, thank you very much. That was really nice of you to say.
Thank you.
Maybe use this for marketing purposes.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Okay.